Hi friends, Steve DePaul here with the Rose Realty team with this week's real estate vlog for North Texas. Today, our final vlog of the year. Can't believe it. 52 vlogs we've done this year, and this is the last one. It's exciting. It's exciting. Anyway, this week's vlog is our New Year's Eve fun facts vlog for 2022. So let's get into it. Resolutions. So resolutions kind of started back at the Babylonians in 2600 BC, and they listed resolutions in order to understand, to reflect on the past, what they did that year, and to then also plan ahead or plan for the future, or plan for next year. So they probably also invented the organizer, is my guess. We'll maybe find that out next year. Start on the right foot. The celebration of Hogmanay, or right footing, was practiced by the Scottish, and it's a custom of starting, on the right foot, with your right foot, at the beginning of a new year. And when you enter a house, you enter it with your right foot in order to, that's the way you kind of start off, a good year. You also bring a gift into the house, usually whiskey. So the Scottish can come to my house, anytime they want. Start with a bang. So it's been a tradition of a lot of noise around New Year's Eve leading into New Year's Day. And this was kind of started back in the American colonies, when they shot off guns on New Year's Eve to celebrate the coming of the new year. Thailand also fired off guns and to ward off demons. Okay, the Chinese fired off firecrackers in order to dispel the forces of darkness. And Italy, of course, rang church bells in order to symbolize the coming of the new year and to ward off, evil and bad things happening as we went into the new year. Food for luck. So in I guess in humanity, we always kind of symbolize a lot of things with food. So Thanksgiving, it's turkey, it's Easter, it's ham, et cetera, et cetera. And so the significance varies from the tradition, or the significance varies from place to place, town to town, even within your own country. So in the South here, we do black eyed peas and ham to symbolize luck going into New Year. Some countries like Germany, for example, symbolize the coming of the new year with a circle, with a pretzel or a circle, which is sort of infinite, right? And so it symbolizes moving into the next stage of life for the next year. So the food has a lot of different symbols. Champagne toast. So there's a lot of cultures celebrate New Year's with different types of alcohol. The reason it was gained popularity in Europe, and the champagne kind of was an expensive and aspirational type of drink or beverage, so that not everybody drinks champagne every single day. And so the champagne said, hey, so if we're in the coming of the new year, we want to be prosperous and wealthy. So we're gonna kind of act like we would if we were prosperous and wealthy. So we're gonna drink champagne on New Year's Eve. Kind of an interesting tradition. And then sealing with a kiss. So there's been many different cultures. The English, the Germans, had a tradition of kissing your loved one on New Year's Eve as the bells struck 12, as an example. It was meant to be good luck. It was also meant to strengthen the bonds between the people in the room. So whether it's a husband or wife, or your friends or family and that kind of stuff, you kind of symbolize the old year and then going into the new year with a kiss for good luck, strengthening bonds, that kind of stuff. So those are our fun facts for New Year's Eve for 2022. I hope you enjoyed my vlogs this year. Some of them I hope were educational for you, like mortgages and when a good time is to sell your house. And some of them were fun, like for, fun facts for Christmas or 4th of July or New Year's like today. We're going to start off next year. Our first two next year are going to be, we're going to talk about 55 plus communities. And then second vlog of the year, we're going to talk about the predictions for 2022. And we're going to kind of grade those, how those worked out. And then we're going to talk about predictions for 2023. This is Steve DePaul with the Rose Realty team, wishing you a very safe and happy New Year and a very prosperous New Year for 2023. This is Steve DePaul with the Rose Realty team. I'm out.